All right, guys, we are back, and I guess they decided to play another one. And instead of a race to 9, it's going to be a 9-6 race. Jesse's going to be getting 3 games. So we're going to start up with Lucas the Kid, Connecticut Kid Burner, playing Jesse. Jesse is up 3-0 in a race to 9. So let's get the sharing going, guys. Let's get the numbers up. It'll be a lot of fun. Lucas already won the first 2 matches, played pretty well. Which is kind of surprising. Lucas wasn't feeling well. Actually, hasn't been here pretty much at all the last week and a half since before Christmas. So he comes out firing, playing really well. Let's see if he continues it now with the 3-game spot. Chicken and Bobby will be back in. This is Bobby Hilton coming in right now. And look at that, right into the center of the hole. Right in the center of the hole.
I sit on the edge. We leave the door open and I sit on the edge.
You sit on the edge.
I sit on the we don't want to get you in trouble with the thing there. That's if they can shut that speaker off, but they don't really hear that. They were having problems. I don't know if
We're live right now, so
with YouTube. I was saying the YouTube was flickering and the sound was flickering.
Oh, really?
Yeah, okay. But Facebook says we're good.
Well, we just restarted everything, guys. So let me know how we sound, how we look, and let me know the YouTubers out there. Any YouTubers watching, let me know if it changed. If not, I'm sure Joe's listening and watching. He'll do whatever he has to do. But from in here, everything looks like it's a good to go. And Lucas, just let's go to the top view.
What's happening, Joe?
John said good. He's on Facebook though, John. You got to go on Facebook. I mean, go on
YouTube.
Go on YouTube. And Lucas Casa-Werner, I'm going to make quick work. So they changed the game, Brian.
Changed the game. He's giving them 3 games.
3 games to 9. But Lucas hasn't missed the ball pretty much.
Lucas is shooting good. You know what it is? I think the table's got him a little shook because he's not used to the speed. The speed is getting Jesse.
Yeah,
he's used to a slower table.
I'm surprised that Lucas is playing as well as he has because he is just getting over the cold. He wasn't feeling well for about a week and a half. He hasn't been here.
He's shooting. The kid's shooting fire.
And he just gave him that. So it is 3-1. Give you a quick word from Lip.
Work.
Right, we're back, ready to go. Looks like he's cleaning a little bit off the table. This is the 3rd set. Lucas won the first 2 sets. I think it was 9-2 and 9-3. Or...
Yeah, 19-3. Yeah, so Lucas is giving him 3 games now.
This is giving him 3 games, and he's now won the first game, so it's now 3-1. Jesse's at the table right now, so he's going to have an opportunity here. The 2 is a little funny though, Brian.
Oh. See, this would be me and Bobby Hunt. We disagree. I played a 2-9-7 combo.
9 or 2-9-7 carom.
Carom, yeah. I'm already looking at it.
All right, he's got to really draw this ball back here.
Maybe he's just going to play a carom.
Right.
Or play safe. He could do either or now.
Let's go to the overhead and see how close they are.
It's tough. See, I would play the carom, but these guys are better to me. They probably played safe.
I think that's a tough carom.
Oh, he played it.
And he made it. Nice shot. All right, that deserves a replay, actually. Let's check it out.
Well, let me look at you. Your eyes are...
Nice shot right there. Great shot. And so that gives him another game. And he is now up 4-1 in a race to 9. So now Lucas really going to have to step it up. Great shot right there with that carom.
That was, yeah.
At a perfect speed. You know, these pockets are really tight.
This table plays good, though. I don't care what nobody says. This table plays great.
I agree.
Because I have my table, like your table 4, and I have the shims in them. If you hit by the corner pockets, by the side pockets, it like dies. Now, would you have lengthening your
Right.
rails?
I know exactly what you're
It
talking
plays
about.
it's a whole different animal.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm thinking about sending my rails out. I'm going to lengthen them.
Let's check out that break. That was a pretty solid break. Not only does it make a ball, but he has a really good position on the one. I mean, on the two. But look at the cue ball control, Brian. Right in the middle of the
Dead center of the table.
That's exactly where you want to
There
be.
you go, chicken. Jump in there, buddy.
All right, Bobby Hilton stepping out, kicking chickens, getting back in. Oh, you're coming in with me, chicken?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Whatever you wanna do.
So it's going to be Bobby Hunt. He's going to be taking a break. Bobby Hilton's going to be in the booth with the kicking chicken.
Hey.
How you doing, chicken?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. So they made their adjustment. You see it on the screen here, right?
Yeah,
Yes, you came in a
I
beautiful
just gave him 3 games.
3-9. Yeah.
See the carom he just made?
I didn't.
He made a nice carom to go up 4-1 on Lucas.
He merited it.
That's
Not when he misses.
going to be costly, I think. Lucas is
That doesn't make good sense.
playing pretty strong here. Let's go to
I'm
the overhead
listening.
real quick just to see.
Oh,
Nothing's tied up here. I like the way Lucas used 2-rail on that. That was nice. Got perfect on it.
Yep,
I
no
think,
tie-ups at all.
I think there's nothing tied up. I think just
7 to the 8 will be the only challenge he has.
Question, does he follow it close to the rail to have a nice angle,
I
or
think he's going to stop it right there and just play his 2 rails out.
if he's pointing to where he wants to be, and that's
Yeah.
exactly what he did. He's just gonna-
Perfect.
Don't get flat. Matter.
He's got
He's
angle.
good. He's good.
Did he just slow roll it, or does he come around to play the
I think
same
it's gonna
pocket?
go same pocket. It's gonna go 1 rail.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Yeah, he put some deadener on it. Still went pretty far.
Yeah, it did.
Lucas trying to pull within 2.
There he goes.
He's
Very
out.
nice. Lucas goes up. Wins 1 more game. The 2. Give a quick word from Lipman. Back.
Nicely as Lucas closed out that rack.
Yeah.
Jesse had a chance.
All right, Lucas, break in here with the 2-game deficit. Race to 9. I still think Lucas the favorite the way he's playing right now.
Oh, 100%. Not missing too much.
We were talking about it in the last set, and I thought 3-9 might be the right spot.
And Lucas
It might be a
still
good
think- I
spot, but I
still
don't
think-
think it's enough.
I still think Lucas is going to manage it.
his breaking's not breaking that well. It's 2 in a row. He hasn't made a ball in the break. Lucas,
Jesse's not playing as good as he's capable of.
he's a top 10 finisher at Turning Stone the last time, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah, but just for whatever reason, like he's having a problem with the ball speed. He has a smaller pocket at home, but I don't know. Speed has really got him shook.
I didn't love the shot he just tried.
No,
I
me
thought he
neither.
should play safe.
I thought so too.
Let's go over here to see if there's anything weird here. The 1's tough.
A hold in the 1's going to be. Oh
No,
okay.
not if you do that.
Wow, how about that?
Then there's that.
We're going to replay that one because that was just.
Then there's that shot.
We're sitting there figuring out how he's holding the 1.
You hold it in the bottom pocket. Look at that. Nothing but cup.
He thought, you know what? It looks tough to hold. I'll just bank it. And he's-
Yeah,
he's
just like
Lucas.
anything else. Like I'll
Lucas
start
too.
my car.
Alrighty. So, what's he looking at now?
You reverse cut this ball.
Let's go to a different angle and see if we can see
Oh, he can go. He
exactly
can
what
cut it
he's looking
forward.
at.
Got his choice. He hit it bad.
No,
Hit it really bad.
He did.
because he was trying. I don't know what he was
Worried
trying.
about that scratch. So did you guys see the interview with the Fedor Gorst and Joe Rogan?
You know what? I only a tiny bit, and I'll go back and take a better look at it. But I'm delighted that it happened. That's a big boost for Poole. And of course, he's trying to get Earl to
Yeah, he is.
to
He is,
do
yeah.
an interview
But that's
with
what I
him
heard.
also.
That's what I heard.
You were here earlier. I told everyone how Joe contacted me, wanted to give, get my advice and opinion on the broadcast, but I wasn't busy. I was too busy, so he went with Federer.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, if he decides to take some of the reins on this sport that we have, it's really going to help because he has such a huge following.
He loves pool.
He does. He's really. You see the case that he got for Tommy Jr.
Oh yeah.
Gorgeous,
Nice, huh?
gorgeous.
Very nice. I know him and Tommy did a lot of stories and road excursions, I guess, back in the day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
had Witten make him a beautiful case out of alligator that his daughter
Alligator, right?
that his daughter got. It's beautiful.
wow.
Witten does great stuff anyway.
Does he go on the side here?
I think he has
You
to.
have to.
Yeah, to get
Get
back to
position.
7. Yeah.
You know, he's going to try to.
Yeah, you
He's going
can't
to try
draw
to
it.
sauce it around here. Come back for the 7 ball.
Yeah, just don't scratch on the bottom corner.
And he follows the
No,
line
he-
perfect,
good.
but he missed the shot.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah,
He missed the ball though.
what does Lucas do? Lucas can't. Does Lucas
Same thing.
think so?
Same
I think
thing.
so.
That's tight in that pocket. He's only going to come one round.
To the corner. Was he going for the corner?
He's going for the corner.
Yep. That's a tough pocket right there, man. Either side, either.
Well, then he
way
had
you
to
go.
he had to draw away from the side pocket. He had a lot going on.
Then we're going to see some big inside. He's got to avoid the 9 on the way back across. I'm assuming he's going to hit it where he goes across.
You don't think he's going to play safe?
So the Federer Gorst,
Maybe, yeah, maybe it's just pretty steep cut.
the Federer Gorst, the conversation with Rogan was interesting in a couple ways. You know, a lot of people said that it wasn't the most interesting talk about pools, more like some of the bad things they were talking about, the cheating and drugs in the sport, something like that. But you know, I like the way he played it off. Federer said, you know, that's gambling and stuff. It's not that total in the pro circuit, you know, but he said it is known to happen in the pro circuit as well. So it was interesting take on that, you know. I'm sure you see some shady stuff in your day, chicken.
Yeah, it's ever present, and even nowadays, I mean, there's a lot of monkey business going on. No matter which pool hall you go to, there's always going to be a little something shady going on. I think it was an inherent part of the sport. You expect there's going to be
They left.
a couple of shady characters here and there. But Federer, he comes from the whole European thing. Where they much more of a business, than the old hustlers did in our day. You've seen them too, Bobby. I mean, being a room owner and you've been around long enough, you a bunch of it. Bobby here, who's just joining us again, Bobby Hunt. He's lived it.
It's
his whole
perfect
life.
time, perfect timing, Bobby. We're just talking about. I don't know if you've seen the Federer Gorst interview with Rogan or not yet. I know you guys are going to watch it, but they were talking about like the shadiness of the sport of pool. That there's cheating, there's also some drugs that people are taking for to enhance their the durability, I guess. And I'm sure you've seen some shady stuff back in your day, right, Bobby?
Pretty much everyone was doing something.
Yeah.
I remember Larry Scotty saying one time about drug testing pool players. Larry says, "Well, you got to drug test the referees too, because everyone's getting high."
Absolutely. We know one tournament director in particular who was just a mess, total mess. A rather famous one. I'm not going to name him. He's still around. You know who I'm talking about.
Scott. He used to have a beautiful pool. Played him in his Pullman.
Look at that shot right there by
That was a great save.
was a nice day.
But he was saying, like some of these players are on, they will take Adderall and just play for hours and hours and hours.
In my time, the
Cocaine too.
Cocaine was
we were talking about that too.
the problem with cocaine.
Nice hit.
The problem with cocaine, it didn't last. You had to keep doing it over and over.
Yeah.
And eventually, it
Gonna crash and burn.
yeah, you lose, but you still think you're going to win. So I always knew if I was playing someone, I'm thinking a particular person right now, he might beat me for a while, but if I didn't run out of money, they couldn't win. Because also back then, people would play 10, 20-hour sets. And now they play 2 sets and they want to go home and have supper or go to a hotel. So I always knew if I didn't run out of money, I could beat them. But this new Adderall,
They can keep going.
you can play forever at the same level. In fact, if I was young now, I can't say I wouldn't do it because you can go
Gives you an edge.
30, 40, 50 hours with your speed. Not with Coke, your speed went up and down. With this Adderall, you just play your best time.
Coke, you did crash and burn.
Oh, eventually, yeah.
Yeah. Some guys played mighty good on it, though. Huh?
Yeah, they'd come out and you had to really believe in yourself that they couldn't keep it up. Sometimes they did, and you ran out of money. I
Right.
remember the first time I saw someone I was playing in New London, and he had a mustache. He came out of the bathroom, mustache is all white. He's running right over me.
Yeah.
A couple of years later, I was giving him a 7. But at the beginning, I didn't know how to beat these people because I wasn't doing anything.
Great shot.
I did have one story about sometimes we might have done a little speed, and it wasn't to play good; it was just to stay awake.
Yep.
But I had an appointment to play a guy one night in Baltimore, like 2 or 3 in the morning. So I made the mistake of taking the speed before the guy showed up. Well, he never showed up. I wound up going back to where I was staying. I laid in bed for about 10 hours counting the hairs on my head. So I never, after that, I wouldn't take that until
Never
it was
yet.
in the
Until you're ready to
I
play.
haven't done it now at this stage of my life. I'm not ever going to do things, but everybody was doing it. Because, like, say now, people don't play long sessions very often.
You don't see it
No.
that much
But
anymore.
back then, that was automatic. You and I started playing at noon. We're probably going to be here till you close at least, and then most rooms would stay open late. They double the table time.
Yep.
You
Hey,
had-
Daryl, this is the third set, and Lucas won the first 2 sets even, and this is 3-9. Sorry.
And Bobby, Jim Rogan, Joe Rogan was talking about played at some place in New York where he said all the pimps would come in at night dressed up, ready to go, and they would gamble, like I said, for lots and lots
Oh,
of money.
man.
It was a lot of big time, like I said, big gambling. And if you
Mostly off the
you had
rail,
to
right?
hustle a
Not-
little
not
bit to
actually
make the money,
playing.
though.
They were
You
on
had
the
a-
rail.
You would never do this type of thing, play pool in front of a camera, because you didn't want people to know how good you were, because you were always on the hustle. But I have stories about New Haven had a couple of black pool rooms back in the 70s when I started, and I was naive. I would go into them all the time, but they'd have girls working. They had the pimps looking good. Always had the big caddy outside.
That's what Joe was saying.
Yeah, but so while I'm playing, the girls, they'd be flashing me, and they busted me. They busted me every time I went there until I finally figured I got so good.
Stop looking at the women.
How can you not? I'm from Guilford. That was new to me. I was pretty naive.
Interesting. That's interesting.
But when the drug money came in the pool, I think it hurt pool. Somewhere in the late 80s, all of a sudden you had guys that used to play for 50 or betting 15,000. I thought pool changed for the worse like that.
Yeah.
Because you had all the drug money. I mean, you were making scores now, but different.
You knew it was going to last long term. There was a lot of different stuff.
And you got to worry now about people getting shot.
Yeah.
I was in Maryland one night playing 5,000 a game and had to rent the table next to this. The money on it, so many piles of another drug
Yeah,
dealers from the
yeah.
house, so much. But I don't see it anymore. I don't. Maybe in New York the drug
Didn't-
money changed.
Didn't you see a pimp up in New London that was trying to swap out Cadillac for a Mercedes?
Yeah. We talked about that on those videos.
Yeah.
Let's check out this shot, guys. Not to interrupt the story, but
Perfect.
how about that?
That's another sweet carom.
I feel that Jesse should have stopped after the second. He doesn't have it.
He's getting 3 games.
Well, he got an adjustment.
Yeah, adjustment. But if you're
Still
not
not
making
enough.
balls,
Yeah.
adjustments are nothing. Just like I was saying, I wouldn't have adjusted because I bet that next time they play, Lucas has to start off giving him the same game he's beating him with now. So for this little bit of money now, cost him, and, like if certain people here want to bet on it,
knocking himself.
Yeah.
But I know-
That's Bobby the Hustler right there, 101.
Well, Luke, we're
Absolutely right, though. I'm not disagreeing. I'm
Okay,
just saying, always thinking,
you have to
absolutely.
think of the score. You know, actually, if I was in Jesse's situation now, I'd be playing it up that you're spot me in many games. I'd already be thinking about next time because this time is a loss.
Yeah,
Right.
Bob, we were talking about it in the last set, and
Nice save right there.
Bobby pointed out that Lucas can speak up and say, "I missed 10 balls this set." You know, you're not entitled to any adjustment. I'm shooting like crap, and
And he's playing worse.
he's playing and
Because
he's jealous.
it's a game. Jesse is such a good player.
He is.
And he's having
Yeah, he came in top 10 in Turning Stone last Turning Stone, I
Yeah,
believe.
he's struggling today.
he's struggling. You know, I know. Excuse me. They were saying he's having trouble. His partner was saying he's having a lot of trouble with table speed. And if you'd ever been on the road, and I'm pretty sure Jesse hasn't been, it's easy to when you're having trouble with the speed of the table.
Like that. He just hit that too
the
hard.
Cue ball should have been 3 feet up. It should have stopped. He shouldn't hit that hard. But what you do when you're not, if you're on strange equipment, you play longer position. You know, instead of letting the cue ball go 5 feet, stop it dead, and now you cut it a little. And that usually that's how
You have to adjust.
that's how you do it when you play on the used to on my era when you go on the road. You play long position, and then slowly you work your speed down to where you can play normal. But just play, then you don't get in trouble. You might miss once in a while, but you don't get in trouble. And he's been getting in trouble.
And he almost played a good save there, but almost isn't going to help you.
That one's pretty
And
good. I think.
Lucas did play a
And
good
Lucas
save.
is punishing him, you know, for most things.
Well, he's got a 2-rail hit here, but what do you do with the 3? How do you get the cue ball away from it?
Is he kicking behind?
Going to go 2 rails behind it.
See, I disagree with that.
Going to cost him there.
I have no problem him the 2-rail kick, but he hit it with a speed so hard. You're hoping to get lucky.
That's what it was. It was a hope to get lucky.
Yeah, you're hoping to get lucky. I'd rather see him hit half speed, but at least an idea. 3 maybe he'll stop over
Try to
here.
play the
So,
cue ball where you
give yourself
know
a
where it's
chance.
going.
Yeah, give yourself a chance. Don't just leave it all up to luck, which is exactly what he did, and he left an easy.
Yeah, it was a
easy
gamble,
shot.
and he didn't win.
But he could be frustrated because most things aren't working for him.
Lucas get his extension here for this shot. But one thing, we're get back to the hustling and all that stuff in the game. You know what Emily Frazier is saying is all that stuff's going to work itself out because she wants these good players to make enough
Start
money where
getting
it
paid.
doesn't even matter. Like Bobby said, they're not going to play those long matches when they can play
No,
2 matches and go eat dinner.
And what I like about what she says also is don't deny that that's part of the game's history.
Yeah.
It is. Don't
You
take
didn't-
away from it. It's not terrible. That's what pool was about.
Yep.
There's a lot of hustling going on, a lot of shady stuff. That's part of the history. Wow. Jumped out of there.
And again, I think your mentioned to me, and I did hear how the name got pool. The name was started.
Guys
It's a
pooling
gambling.
their money together.
Yeah, pooling the money to have some fun.
I did not know that
Oh.
until we just found that out. Yeah.
Pretty interesting. But if Emily Frazier, and I think this year is a big year. There's so many big events going on.
I like her a lot. I really like her
I like
she's
what
on a
we had
mission.
to say that review about pool and the gambling history. You want people to make it where they don't have to gamble. I think there'll always be gambling but get it to where the best players can make a nice living. I mean, really in America, we got Van Boney. Who else is making a nice living? That I don't know.
Well, Fedor's doing
Yeah,
pretty
but-
good considering
But
he's
he's not an American.
Oh, American, yeah, you're right. Oh, absolutely, yes. I'm sorry, yes,
Federer's great.
absolutely.
He's
Well,
doing well.
I mean, we're hoping this kid right here is going. Well, he keeps doing that. I don't know if he played that, but but this is his year, guys. You know that, right? He's going to Turning Stone. He's going to
Yeah,
Indiana
Going to get
right after that.
maximum exposure.
Yes, it's Lucas's turn.
Are you going to Derby City with him?
I'm not 100% sure yet.
Does he have a room?
I believe he
Because a
does.
friend of mine called yesterday and couldn't get a room.
Oh, really?
And Bobby, the Japanese player, remember?
Yeah.
He called me yesterday and said he couldn't get a room.
Wow.
So he doesn't know if he's going to go. You can stay in town.
Are you going? I know you've been in the past.
I've been about 10, 15.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope I go again before I'm done.
Yeah.
It won't be this
Well, if I go,
year.
maybe
You got to go.
you can go take a ride, Bobby. If I go,
If you
Decide, I'll
go,
let you know.
I'd take a ride down there. Because I love it. Once I get there,
Yep.
it's the thinking about it. And But
The
once I get
hassle.
them,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
it is.
yeah.
And there's nothing bigger in pool than that. You got 1,000 pool players.
That's
in
one of the
room.
reasons why I want to go. I've never been. I
You
really
got
want
it.
to see.
You got
Yeah.
500 guys just in the banks division.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
it's just so many people, and they run it smoothly. Of course, they've had whatever this 20 years now. When did they start? Oh, 2 or something.
Oh yeah, 18 to 20 years, right?
Yeah, so they've had a lot of. But
Yeah.
they do. But you know how they do the draw, which I had never seen before. Every round is that they keep names out of the hat. You theoretically could play the same guy 3 times. And 1 year, Efren got into the finals of the one. He got like 3 buys at the end because some people buy back in, some don't.
Right,
They
so
got odd numbers.
Yep.
And if it's an odd number, there has to be someone gets a buy. Efren
all right.
for 3.
That's
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's at the time was the best in the world.
Buys.
He got the buys.
And now, did you see Earl's post as well? He's looking for a sponsor.
I saw him
He's
yesterday.
looking for a sponsor. I shared it.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
I think, I mean, I'm obviously promoting it. I mean, I would think it would be kind of easy for him to get a sponsor, even though, he has a little cloud over his name sometimes. He still has all those championships, and he's the most talked about player in the world still.
Wherever he goes, there's a crowd.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah.
You know?
Unfortunately, some people like to go because they want to see the controversial Earl, but
Yeah,
the man's still talented.
I don't like the people that go just to rile
Train
Earl
wreck.
up.
Yeah.
They'll make jokes how they got him.
Oh, they stirred a pot.
But I would think he's going to get a sponsor before next couple of weeks or so, because somebody's going to want to put their name on him. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a great player.
And he can play.
He can
even
play, and like
16,
Chica said, he's gonna get a name. That's what people want for business. You want to see it out there,
Yeah, and if anybody tuned in, and you could still do it, you could get the free last hour of Earl teaching here, when Yale did the PPV.
That's gone viral, by the way. We have 300,000 people watch that.
I told you the man could
300,000.
And I enjoyed watching him. I watched that last hour. He really relates well, and he can impart information. Terrific. And like we said beforehand, who knows more than him?
All right, guys. I gotta step out. I'm gonna give Bobby and Chicken the reins again. I appreciate you guys listening to me babble on with these guys for a little while. And Kevin, he spotted him 3 games, and I know you're playing tonight at 8, so we're looking forward to that as well. Kevin Kiley, this is Bobby Hilton, leaving you with Bobby and Chicken. Thanks, guys.
Nice shot, and he's going to get a good bounce here off the bottom rail. Just concedes. Jesse goes up one more. So Jesse's on 6. Hey, Jesse's breaking. 5-4.
That was a great break. That was a great break. Well, he made the 9 on the break. I guess it really was a great break.
Even greater.
Jesse?
Yeah.
He's
Wow,
ahead 6-4.
We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, Sigma Wear, Agency One Group, Jacoby Custom Cues, Women in Pool, Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli, NM Billiard Sales and Service, 11 Hall Avenue, Wallingford, Connecticut, KM Maintenance, JT.
6-5 who?
Hold up, Bob. 4.
That says 7-4. Wait a minute. Guess so. 7-4 who?
Well, it's got to be Jesse. Jesse started out
Okay.
with 3, and he's won a couple of games.
Over here, someone's saying that's 5.
7-4.
Underneath them. What's that?
Left himself a tester for a 7 ball.
He didn't seem to have much trouble. What's wrong?
You don't think you could put a commentator curse on people?
It just seemed
I
like
don't know. Well, this is huge, Jesse. You got to bear down big time on this one. Really, you could almost play a stop shot and be good, right? Okay, he's wrong-sided. Does he have an angle?
it looks like he's over here. It doesn't look like it, but up there it does. Does
Yeah, you know what? Maybe there's he
Find
might
out.
have a tiny.
like he's
Yep,
if
nicely done.
he played it that way, that was a great shot.
All right, he goes to the hill, making him shoot it.
Well, I already paid him.
Very good.
Well,
Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, he was going to play Kevin.
yeah, that's still on. Is that your table? Huh? Oh, he's gonna have trouble getting on that too. I keep getting on this too. Side. Looks like you go forward, you might bump into the 7. Want to try it?
Yeah.
Can't tell. I think it goes. Hey, Cliff, how are you? You missed the first 2 sets. The third one. Yeah, can I put
But he
He was-
twisted.
he
He
ma-
twisted when he
He
shot.
massaged it a little bit. I assume he's going for the bank because that bad. Or it's kind of hanging. Let's see, he has to go for it.
Shot.
Might need a bridgie.
Oh, he's a right-hander. He can lean over the side if he. Oh, he's got. Yeah, he's got that big extension. That's how. Where you going, ball?
Guess he bridge it.
He may still have it.
I mean,
Boy,
when you're shooting,
that was
stretch-
perilous.
You stretch out like that, your head's on you.
Mhm.
You're really guessing. Yes, right.
Okay, but he didn't have to. Shorten it out. I think it looks like he's got perfect angle just to go forward and make the position. Back and that works. That works just fine too.
Perfect.
He's got a concession and he's won that one back.
What are they-
Gonna flip again, I guess.
Testing right now. Wait.
Well, I'll tell you what. With 3 games, he started to play better.
Make it.
That way.
Wait.
Yeah, all that gets into your psychology, doesn't it?
They're still using this table.
Talking it over.
Lucas won the first 2 sets, Cliff.
Practice and think about it some more. Another minute. If they don't decide, go out there and push the issue, see what's going on, because we have other action waiting to happen. Don't see anybody unscrewing. That's a good sign.
And this is another thing. Assuming Lucas wants to adjust.
Jesse doesn't want to.
Well, if I'm Jesse, I wouldn't. Wouldn't I? No, we only played once. That doesn't show anything. If Lucas
Did the
doesn't
other
like
two?
it, then I
Yeah.
stop. Take, take the 1 set off.
I think the biggest thing is that Lucas is not playing good, and Jesse, uh, he didn't play anywhere near his. And you got to, if he wants an adjustment, yeah, he probably should have to play near his speed. But look, he asked for an adjustment, and he got one, so you can't fault him. It may not be reasonable, but Lucas shouldn't have had to cave in. That's the thing.
And you don't have to cave in.
The thing I mentioned to you though that I think took a little precedence was that's the way it was presented, that we're going to play 2 games, 2 sets even, and then adjust if needed. And so then it becomes a question of whether it was needed or not.
You're pushing 33.
Oh, listen, that's a huge.
Yeah.
I sat here and said I think the right number, the way they're playing tonight, is 3 games to 9. But I don't think Jesse needs 3 games.
I would have said, a game and a break.
Yeah,
Because even in the game, it's
more reasonable.
when you're
You're giving them a beat.
when you're getting 1 game, you almost do. Because you can't, if he gets, I mean, going to 9, you got to beat him now 9-7.
Let them control the tempo.
I would not
That was a
jump
big
in.
adjustment.
But we've seen him.
He wants to play. But yeah, making better games. So I guess they're back on. I'm going to double check though what the game is. Unless he puts inside on it,
Guess
he
he's
might
getting
draw
two.
3 rails around. What's the adjustment? Lucas gets one. You can see. All right, so that's with the spot. Jesse got 2 on the wire to 9. And Lucas takes the first game of the.
Hi, I'm Lisa Zunge, manager at Yale Billiards. Come join us on the Shark Stream.
Colby.
I'm Reed,
Founders of Salado. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Scott Wilbur, join us on the Shark Stream.
Alex Kazakis, join us on the Sunscreen.
Hi, I'm Nick Kroll, owner of Viking Q's. We want you to join us on the Shark Stream.
Jason Shaw, join us on the Shark Stream.
Hello, my name is Christina Touch. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, ako si Efren Bata Reyes. Samahan niyo ako dito sa Shark Stream.
I'm Earl Strickland. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Bobby Hilton, the owner of Yale Billiards. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I like a class one. Yeah. Well, I'm by myself here for a couple of minutes. This is Bobby, so bear with me if I'm not very good at this. Tough shot to start with. If you guys are make it out. You have trouble getting on 3. See, it's safe. But he played safe. Nice shot. I don't think he could have made that and got on it with a good shot. Welcome. Oh, missed the kick. You don't want to let Jesse get comfortable. Look at last set. He finally got comfortable and he started to play a little bit. Doesn't want to get dead on the rail. He'd like to bounce off. He'd be off a little bit more than that. Got to get back for that 5. I'm wondering maybe he has to play the 5 in that side. I don't see it going past. The 4 in the side. It going past it. Now it hit it. That's not so bad. At least if he cuts it in the side, he should wind up on the 5 in the other corner. Could bank it too, but I'm not a big fan of doing that. And right now, he's got some momentum from running the last rack, and I know he wants to shoot. It looks like he's going to bet it on a back. He played it safe. I think you could let him see it, but I don't think he can do anything with it. Yeah. No, I assume he's going to go for this because it looks like a kind of natural position for the going right towards the 5. He just has to make it. He's just made an offer if anybody wants to bet on the match.
Oh, okay. Fine. If you could like and share, that helps us out quite a bit. Donate if you're so inclined. We'll see how far this action goes. We got more action waiting in the batter's box.
Cliff, are you asking me if I know who the guy playing Lucas is? And if so, I guess I know pretty well. Very good player out in New York. I've been to his house and has a beautiful pool room set up. But he can really play, even though he hasn't shown much yet. I think he's a little frustrated by the tables a little quicker than expected.
And his home table has pockets that are a little bit skinnier than this one. Yeah, that was tough right there.
That was huge.
Lucas got that game gift wrap with a bow.
Certainly did. He made it. He made the 9 on the break.
There we go.
You know, I found in my life,
Yeah.
anytime I ever dogged a easy 8-9, guy made it a second time that's happened. That's your punishment.
That's
for
punishment.
dogging it.
Exactly.
So Lucas won that one.
Lucas won it.
Doesn't Lucas have 3?
No. Well, hold on. Let's
Yes.
3-2.
Why did he go forward on that ball?
I don't know.
I can't believe that was a 2-game swing right there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he just got punished. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got for score?
I didn't.
I see it. 3-2.
Yeah, who's got 3? Who's got
Lucas.
Lucas is up.
Lucas
3.
has 3.
Yeah, you know what I mean. He didn't. All he had to do was stop that ball. He didn't have to go forward. I think that I don't know what his thought was there.
Looks like he started to play a little bit. Then he made under that. Then Lucas, great.
I could almost play with him right now. Almost. Still good. Still better than me.
He's a good player, and he's just not showing up.
Yeah,
yet.
no, it's just I've been there. I know that.
When he missed that ball, I was just telling the audience that he's got a table at home with pockets that are a little bit smaller than these, and then he rattled it.
But I think that
Yeah,
table must play slow because the speed has really got this guy jarred. He keeps saying that.
No,
Oh,
and then
look at this guy.
saying
And
the
then this
same
guy's
thing.
getting all the rolls. That's what me and that Ron were just talking about. He goes, hey, it's one thing when you're not shooting good, but when the other guy's shooting good and getting the rolls, the double whammy.
Well, this is not too bad of a kick here, and I think he needs to get the second rail on the way in so that he can come up for
Well,
the
yeah.
7 in the corner. Not a hard shot. Just get the
Speed.
get the second rail, nip this ball in and come up, and it is all speed. Like you said, the speed's got him jarred.
No.
He didn't get the second
You
rail.
get the second rail. It's still not terrible, but it's not.
Yeah, kind of terrible. Look at the size of that side pocket, Brian.
Yeah. The hanger.
It's very makeable, but it's a challenge.
I think they played safe.
He
Did
played
he-
it safe.
did he
Yeah.
intend to?
Oh, that's pretty good too. You got Blocker. Good. Or did it leak?
I don't know.
Give us another angle.
Yep.
Chicken.
Yep, we're on it.
Chicken's on it.
He-
Oh, you
he's
gotta
blocked.
keep it.
I'm saying Lucas has 3.
Yes, 3-2. Yeah.
I think so. That's right.
Didn't Jesse win a game?
No,
Didn't he? He might have.
not in this set.
I
Yeah.
thought he did.
Maybe he did. Let me ask.
Court says 3-2. Do we have it switched? This is 3-2 Jesse. Started with 2-0, so
3-2. It's Lucas.
Looks like they played pretty good save here.
you sure did.
See, no, I know you like kicking this, but I would I would jump this ball to make sure I hit it. You could jump with your own cue,
Oh, with the
with your shooting cue.
break cue.
No, no,
Oh,
shooting cue. Yes.
that way.
Well, I would just do that then too. If I wouldn't kick it, that's how I would have played it.
He didn't roll it.
No, he did not roll
He
it.
did that pretty good.
Yeah, but you know, if he didn't make that, he would have brought the ball right back down to him. You know what I mean? You gotta kind of hit for separation.
Good news is he should be able to spin out 2 rails and end up perfect on the 9. All he has to do is make the 8.
I think they got shots of that.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Now he's got this guy swinging it,
swinging in his thing.
peripheral. Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Perfect on the 8, on the 9.
On a 9, yeah, he's rolling out there. He missed it. He missed one like this earlier today.
Oh yeah, you got to make him shoot here.
That's right, Cliff. I would have shot the 9 earlier. Nice shot, nice out.
Very good.
There you go. See, folks, he can play pretty good.
Yeah, he easily could be ahead. Like,
Yes. Yeah.
You've always been able to find anything you need with a smartphone. Now you can use it to find a game of pool with the Solado app. Anywhere, anytime. You can even host a game, tournament, or lesson, and make money. See where you stack up against all the other players worldwide in the Solado ranking system. Use your ranking to qualify for invitationals, large payout tournaments, and events. The pool table is your arena, your state.
We got action 3-3. Jesse's breaking. This is Brian the Kickin' Chicken sitting alongside Brian Merrick and Bobby Hunt from the Yale Shark Stream, Yale Billiards, Wallingford, Connecticut.
he held back on that break.
Ooh. He didn't make anything. Nothing.
I don't think so.
1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1,
I think
3.
he played a 2-4. And
Unless he gets underneath, yeah.
Oh, he's coming underneath.
He got underneath.
Oh, he got underneath the 4.
Nicely done.
Oh no, he's good. Grasshopper.
Just drift over 3-3.
he had one
Oh, he bounced. It didn't matter anyway.
7 ball. Huge. He really got it.
That's what I'm saying. You know, when you're, you know,
Does he have
Jesse's
enough-
not shooting as good as he should, and Lucas isn't punting is getting crazy.
Does he have enough rail to kick?
Good night, Billy.
Yes. No, maybe not.
How is it?
It is
What
like
are you doing up
like
this late?
He said good night.
Wow.
7
Good
exactly.
night, Billy. I see you, but
Yeah,
if I
he's got
don't,
enough- he must have enough rail. He's
Happy
coming.
New Year to you. He sold it out.
Oh, hard sale.
The shot.
Oh, all you gotta do is flip forward.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Boom. That would have been a little more angle for that. Oh, you got the 4. Everything's to the 5's to the side. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's not the 5. That's just
He hit it real good.
it went in.
How's he going to track to the 5 ball?
And bump into the 7. Bump into the 7. What I say? Said bump into the 7. I saw that before it was anything.
You
was
and
on it.
Lucas.
It was
you and Lucas
automatic.
have those beautiful patterns.
I saw
Banging
that.
it.
I wouldn't have done that. I would have just missed the ball. This kid, it is terrifying.
Well, it gets him out of trouble, but he shouldn't be keeping.
He's gonna bump
winning.
again. He's gonna have to bump the 9. Yeah, he's got to bump the 9.
Drawing forward cheating.
Oof.
Didn't miss by much, right?
No.
Well, he's going to play both of these on the side. Barring a disaster, he's up another bead. Sees it.
We got 100 messages today. Look at that. Congratulations to us.
That's
That's us. Nothing.
Custom age green stamps.
Nothing. Wow, you're showing your age, chicken. No one.
Hi, I'm Lisa Zanish, manager at Yale Billiards. Come join us on the Shark Stream.
Colby.
I'm Reed,
Founders of Solado. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey, Lucas is breaking at 4-3.
Let the cue ball go.
Made ball.
It's the 4 ball is going to get right in play.
Exactly. Clean play.
In play, yeah.
The push there.
That either.
Correct shot, but he's got a tough 2 ball, I guess. Ryan says I'd be playing that thing.
I draw back and play
kicking the 2-9
2-9.
somewhere. Oh, I know.
That Ron is a tremendous guy. Nice guy. Yeah, so I go, are we betting on this match? Look at he came out.
He was interested in the cue you have.
Yeah. He likes that Greg Q. You know, what's the name? Probably told him what I paid for it, so he put out. It didn't work. It didn't work.
He said there's only one shaft with it.
I have one more shaft with it, but it's all.
For someone who banks so great, he misses
One rail. Next time I play him, I'm going to leave him all 1 rail kicks.
He should maybe work on that because he's missed them. But he banks so well.
He does.
Excuse me, I would think it would be easy.
Oh, I like him.
This is pretty easy out. Just got to get good on the 5, 4.
Nope, 5.
If he gets good on the 4,
Yeah,
then he's good on the 5. And the 6 is hanging, and get good on that 5.
Play the 4 side, right?
No, right in the corner. It goes right by the. Oh no, 4 on the side. Yes. You like it that way, or would you rather come the bottom rail? Now you got to hit the side rail, but I would have hit the bottom. I would have came for the bottom rail.
Hit it hard. Don't know why. Because sorry, I'm apologize.
About to do nothing fancy here. Stop it, even. You have to get scared.
If he's straight in, I would think he's going to want.
I think if he stops it, you don't think he has an angle from there, though?
I don't know.
Yeah, look, for here, we're going to have angle to come off.
Yes, it would be more natural if he passed the 9, I think. It's just a hair. Just make sure you don't leave yourself to free top.
Free top. That's why he looks like he's drawn. He's coming at it.
With that angle.
I would just stop it, I think. All right.
Play really float on that side.
Yeah. Well, opening up a stroke a little bit would give him some more confidence too. Oh, there we go.
Just got to get off the rail.
Oh, perfect. Nice. I think they upped it a little bit too on the number. I think so.
Good.
No, Lucas on it too, so I don't know if they did or they didn't. I didn't hear. I heard him talking about it. Really?
Here, why that speed? Did he hit this so hard?
You know what that shot reminds me of?
Need position.
One pocket shot that we saw one time.
Don't even, that's a bad memory.
I still have nightmare. That was a $2,000 ball.
Bob, does he cut this in? The side?
Yeah, it's a side. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because it's a safe shot if you miss.
It's a short.
Yeah, you put the aim for the bottom rail.
Look at this kid.
Wow. Okay. Great.
We're back live.
He's back with that break again. That break is not helping him.
Great break.
Nothing went in.
I like that bank shot.
No safe for you, Cliffy. We know. Green light.
I think yesterday, Mr. Cliff spanked one of our bank pool.
Who's that? Who did he? Did he really?
Had to be a real slug.
Oh my God! I think that was the guy that sees like my cousin Frankie. You could pass it down like.
Praise for you guys because I didn't know who it was all going to, but I wanted to make it easier.
Thank you very much.
What here? You want this chair? Look at it up.
Put the other chip right there.
You're good. They're probably out there sawing all my cues now anyway. Left everything out. I left everything out there. Good, thank you.
See.
They say, or does he carry him that 3 in there?
I think you should.
Yep. Nice shot.
Go first.
Real first too. Yeah, that's pretty good. What's he do with this 2 ball though? You gotta either get below it or you gotta play the combo.
Dead straight here. Way outside on.
Wow.
Nice. Roll there. Like the 2-8.
No, I don't think he did. I think he wanted to be below it.
Yeah, I don't see what to go.
Nope. It doesn't really matter where you put the ball.
Pass.
I like him bumping balls, Bobby, but he's bumping a lot of balls in the right spot. Oh, he's gonna get tree topped.
That's a whole ball.
Oh, doesn't matter. Look how he hit that. Oh, he bumped it. It's all right. You bumped it out of the way, though, Bob. It's gonna out of the way. What's he gonna do with this? Is he gonna go on the side and come around?
Well, I think we went side. He's
Oh, how else is he gonna get on that ball?
I mean, yeah, he's got to go.
He's got to go over there. He's got to shoot that ball on the side if he.
I think I'd be spinning around.
Yep.
It's me.
Yep. Look at this. Hey, Bobby hunted it. Oh no, he didn't.
Well, Jesse, back to
Jesse needs this. Can he see it? He can see it. Let's look at the other angle. Check it. I think he can see it. I think so. He got it. Yeah, he's shooting at it. Well, if you don't scratch, he's good.
It's coming.
Or over hitting it. Oh, no.
Less perfect.
He got out of 7.
He's on it. It's just not catching a break. I feel bad for him. What a feeling.
No.
Do you kick it? You kick it off the rail, kick it into the side, hold position. What do you do, Bob?
I hit it with low right. Low right. Try to put the 7 low down here on the short rail.
Yep.
Like
The
the cue
cue
ball
ball.
bounce back to the top of the table.
Gotcha.
I would do that timing shot where you just feather it, you kick the cue ball across, and then you
Catch it,
come back
kick
and
it. Oh,
kick
he's
it right in
doing
the
what I
side.
said. Look what I said. Bob, do I read these guys?
You know that was a joke, right?
Oh,
Whoa!
Bob, look,
Look at that.
I'm going to be commentator of the year. I'm just going to tell you. Oh, these crazy shots. This guy thinks just like me. I like this guy.
Hope to shoot that. Wait a minute.
Are you kidding
Wait
me?
a minute.
Are you? Oh my God. I would just break my stick right there.
Bobby, this is like the kid that pulled his shirt up over his head and scream. I think that's,
But he's looking like he's talking.
that's what you're
He's
supposed
talking
to
to
do
Brun.
now. A nice shot too.
Oh my God, he made a great 7-ball to get there.
This game can be a
That's-
disgusting game sometimes.
That's awful.
We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, Sigma Wear, Agency One Group, Jacoby Custom Cues, Women in Pool, Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli, NM Billiard Sales and Service, 11 Hall Avenue, Wallingford, Connecticut, KME.
That shot he did for,
Here we are.
wouldn't have reminded us of that $2,000 bolt. I mean, there was no need for that. Uh-oh. Is a punishment? No punishment. If you should have been here for it. We had to sit through the whole thing.
You too.
Yeah, he did. He made a great shot. And then what were the odds of him not getting on that 7-ball the right way to play inside? You know what I'm saying? Because he's so scared of speed, so he hit it harder. And he's stopping him. Nothing stopping him. Uh-oh. Oh, he's good. He did scratch.
Stop himself.
Oh, he goofed himself there. He's flat. She's got to draw back to almost where he is for that 6-ball, right? Or at least, I think so. But he's got a good draw stroke. It's gonna punch it back. I think like 2 feet. Wow. Did it again. He's got
That was still a pretty good
shot. Yeah. Yeah, he comes back and forth. He's got the 7 in the side, 8, 9. He's good. Yeah. Yeah, nothing fancy. Just got to pocket it. Pocket iced. Look at walking. The guy walked right in the side, right when he's shooting the ball. This guy's from Germany. Patrick, how's it going, buddy?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much for tuning in.
We're here all night, folks.
Villain Dark Dash VCF signed off there.
Yeah, been a little straighter, but all he's got to do is cinch this ball. Nice hanging. Nothing fancy. Come back to the center of the table. Or just go double like that. I would have done that. But look at now, he got to shoot this ball down, and it's hard. It's on the rail. Thank you. Wow.
That's the
The other guy looks at it, checks the ball, and Lucas don't care. Care less. You make them. Center. Ball. Gets on a 2-ball straight.
what is it? 5 by
2. Yeah, and that's not gonna make it. That's, I mean, either he's over or he's under. He can't get middle speed enough. And that's why he's playing when he just can't get speed up.
Did they discuss another table?
No. You've been playing on it for 3 hours now. know what I'm saying? You've been playing that for 3 hours. You should have caught up on it a little bit by now. I think you always can, but you should have got a little closer with the speed. No, look at this. He's looking at what, Bobby?
American.
Yes, sir.
When I was younger, I don't think I ever helped me. You know,
No, because now you're starting again. Now, if you change tables now you're got to learn it all. You know what I mean? If you figure this one's too fast for you,
rather quit and
you might get something even too faster, or too slow. Now you know what I mean? You can't change in the middle of the game. I'd quit, like you said. I'd quit. I wouldn't go to another table.
play tomorrow.
Yeah. Start over tomorrow. You gonna draw this ball all the way back? You think he's going? He is. He's going for it. He's on there. Watch this.
Yeah, no fear.
Gonna draw it straight back. Like Tilly. He's gonna carry him this ball too.
I would now. He actually overdrew it. That was quite a shot. Yeah. A shot.
Nice shot. He carried it in.
Mhm.
Yeah, look at it now. He's on the hill. Oh, he was. This is the fourth set.
Oh, he won set.
He won a set, yeah.
It's just the one game.
Yeah, just the one game. Here's Bobby now. Bobby's coming to us. Boom. I like that shirt. Need that shirt.
What are they doing?
I don't know. He's yelling at him. Telling him, hurry up, get
I
out.
want my table.
Yeah.
Well, Bobby's gonna play that. Yes.
He said 7:45, so I don't know who is. I don't know where the other guys are playing. Yeah, he's playing Mike Jackson. I don't know where Kevin Malley is playing today, correct?
Oh, they said. Right, can you stick this out there? Looking on that monitor, it's impossible.
Yeah.
And this thing,
It's crazy.
there a rail?
Well, it's gonna be a rail, but it's gonna be a. Wow.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the wrong deal here.
I think Lucas is gonna go first now.
Of course he is. Why not? You've got no downside here. You're on the hill. Your opponent only won one game. You're giving them 2 games on. You know what I mean, so you have nothing.
You make it, you come 3 rails for position.
I think if he makes it, he's going to run into the 3, and the 2's right there, so he should be able to do something. If
But you know what I mean. Your
not
opponent,
making it,
hasn't ran out on you once.
Yeah, he might be. Yeah, he hitting the 3.
Be bad if he hits the 3 and goes in the corner.
He missed it.
Never mind.
And he came to 3 rails.
I think so too.
What else would you get over there?
Oh, here's that one rail kick again, Bob.
Yeah, this time 3's going away from him.
This match is only gonna be a few more minutes.
It is 8.
It's 8. Yes, 8-3. So he's only won one game. He got spotted 2.
Should win.
Well, that one he got robbed.
Just easy. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Had scratch.
He knows he's playing bad. He knows. Yeah, he doesn't need any.
He got Lucas got 2 combos already in the set, so that don't help out. Did he get one on the break too, or that was at the last set?
That's right. What do you think? When
Yeah, you can't. I think he's got to quit because they tried it the other way, and Lucas isn't going to go back to that. Well, shouldn't. Well, he shouldn't, but they're going to say that you beat me 9-1.
The only hope in this rack is the 8 ball.
Yeah. 7 to the 8 is gonna be.
7 to the 8.
It's good on this. Really. Oh, no, good. Got a slow roll and stop it above the 7, and he should be good. You play it, draw it across.
Easy.
No. Can't be below it either. Goes below it, he'll come to him. From here, it don't look bad.
Like he's losing.
Yeah.
Play for the corner.
He's looking to bump it.
Then you get me.
He's drawing. He's coming up.
Well,
Oh, he's on the right side if he's going to draw back.
If he could draw under the side pocket.
Here, side.
I think he can get under the side, but I don't know how it's going to translate into a makeable 8 ball.
Going forward. How'd he hit it, folks?
He hit it.
That's a
good.
great shot. That's a
Pretty good.
great shot. He deserves this ball.
He should never be in that, that mode of, big adventure.
But that's good. Well, look at
He
your
recovered. He recovered.
The recovery is just great. No, that's a big pressure shot.
Absolutely true.
Yeah, because you don't have to worry about the spot now. Yeah, you don't want to beat him 9-1. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like it.
Will you just bump the line towards the other side?
I think he's. Well, you look on this. You look at there. It looks like he's going by. If you look here, it looks like you're going to bump it.
I think so many things haven't worked out great for him that he's like a little shelf stock.
Drawing it.
I don't see him jack up.
I would push straight through the ball.
Yeah.
There you go.
And he would have got the same thing with topping the soft.
He hit that ball pretty hard. Well, this ball you have to have a little bit more finesse, but this is the side pocket.
Yeah, you're going back into the tight side.
And that's tight. It looks tight on this table. It looks tight from this video. It's even tighter when you're out there.
I'm looking.
No. Lucas wants to get this over with. Bobby wants the table back.
I'm ahead 9-1. Max. He has to give the table up.
Oh, I told you. That's why.
No, I think Bobby's got his table back.
Yeah, I think
He almost conceded it, but he's going to make him shoot.
He's gonna make him shoot this. At that
Oh,
point, I would have said,
you got
I would
it.
have said to hell with it.
Yeah, things just aren't rolling your
They ain't
way.
rolling your way. You've only won one game. The odds of you getting the 9 before Lucas.
Right.
it's down 9-1, 8-1. I'd say, how about we bet like 20 a game for them? Then you're getting 8-1 on the money.
Yeah, well, that's it.
I know.
You're perfect.
Make it.
He makes it.
He did that like me. Oh my God. Of course he did.
Watching this thinking maybe I wouldn't.
I wouldn't go that far.
Let's not get out of control here, Bob. You want us to do some replays? Can we pull that up? Was there a way to pull this up?
Oh, Peach enemies, you can phone in one.
The Beetle phone in
shot.
Did we tell people we're over here?
You guys didn't tell me. Huh?
He might have liked.
Yeah.
I'll just sit here and listen to all this. Hey, matter of fact, there's Kevin Malley. He's here.
What's going on here? What is he trying to cut this?
No, he's going 4 rails. Kidding me?
Bobby hunting it.
Oh, he
Wow.
cut it in.
Look at this guy.
He makes.
Are you? Can I tell you? Feels like the whole trip was worth it just to show that shot off.
Look at Lucas is shaking his head. That was a great shot.
Lucas did say
Can you play it?
I missed my chance. I think I missed my chance.
No, you missed it.
Here.
That was a good shot.
That was incredible.
Now, he can make that shot, but he couldn't shoot that ball in the side pocket.
No.
But he hit it so hard.
And that's like the one he scratched here. The
These pockets don't like the ball hard.
one he get dogged over here.
Yeah. They don't like this table doesn't like hard. You gotta hit the ball a little softer. Everything's
Yeah,
ginger.
Cliff, he did cut it in.
Anything that's not center cut, man, it can't have speed on it.
A nice break.
Yeah, and that didn't look like it.
He's playing Jesse.
Full speed.
I don't know. Gabriello. Garabello, something like that. Sorry for butchering your name, Jesse. You know, if I'm Lucas, I'm playing the 1-9 from here.
You know his name is
It's not.
Jessid. 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 That's that we picked that before.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
Ball going.
That ball's going to go in.
Nice shot, Lucas.
Hey, Nick.
Oh,
And just as soon as you said he could pocket balls, this is a pretty routine one.
what's he going to do? He's going to play safe here, right? You think?
I would think so. I don't think. I like it in position.
No future in that.
No, I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, use the 4 ball.
Oh, you leave.
Oh boy,
No. Oh, he got him.
Lucas could at least swerve it if he has to. Or
Oh, he's going to go to one rail. He's been so good at it tonight.
He came out of that pretty good.
Yeah, oh, look at this. With blockers, too. Wow.
Look at the speed. Look at the speed.
Wow.
I'm Jesse. I'm
Not thinking like that.
This guy's not. Jesse's not going to hit this so soft. He'll be hitting some rails. Where's he going here?
First, be able to hit right at it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, that ball was dead frozen. Lucas should have. Well, it hit a rail anyway, so it's good, but Lucas should have called that.
I caught.
Let him know. Yeah, so they can look.
Let them correct you if
Yeah.
need be. Or treacherous spot.
But I don't look at that as
You do.
Where did they do? That's all though. I'm not as treacherous as I once was, but once I was as treacherous as I ever was. Something like that.
yeah. Yeah, I'm but you know, it's funny. My first thought is always treacherous. I just don't act.
I don't see it in you anymore,
No,
Bob.
I don't act, but I still think the same. You know, like when you watching your cue out there. My first. So my point is, I don't act on these things.
It's good to know this shit. Thoughts are swirling around in your head.
Now I got to start watching
You
Bobby.
go by a house driving over here. I see the newspapers, 2 of them stacked up. I'm looking for wonder if people are home. You know, but once again, I don't act on it, and hopefully my children.
I hope your sister isn't listening because she heard how we talked about you.
It's not too
You
late.
tell Chicken about that?
It's not too late, Chris, to see you on an episode of Dateline, Bob.
I tell you, my sister watched them, and you guys would beat me up in the. That was terrible. And I said,
You wouldn't have expected anything else.
Karen, if I had done the same thing to them,
You guys torture me. I love it. I love every bit of it.
How it is. It's all done in jest.
If we're not talking about you, we don't like you.
And if I didn't like the guy, I wouldn't say a word.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Oh,
even
we got
if,
too
even if
straight.
we're talking about you, we don't like you.
Yeah.
And then you make
Yeah, it's
people
all
think
good.
you like him. Yeah,
You got a game.
he got too. This game's getting harder and harder. When he makes it, he's not coming out of it.
No, it didn't. He's just not getting the rolls. It just happens.
And he's going into the deepest pocket on the table.
Listen,
Yeah.
And
It
he
felt
moved
hard to
at
get that
100
ball.
miles an
Wow,
hour.
I can't believe the ball even went.
You know how pure that ball had to be?
watch Jason do. Tighter.
Yeah.
Hit it as hard as he.
Look at this. He goes 3 rails and comes right out perfect.
I think he's.
He's going.
Looks like. On.
1, 2, 3.
Don't do this.
Oh, he's good.
Oh,
He's,
I
good.
think the last time he had.
Perfect.
he missed this last time.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're talking about. This guy can play. He can play. You saw him cut that ball in 2 racks ago.
He's still hitting.
He's still hitting 100 miles. God bless him. 5. Jesse's breaking.
Oh,
Ooh, that's safety.
scratch.
That's good though. Gotta get a ball in.
You got the,
Oh, nothing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They're all there.
who say that might have? Did he get by the 9?
On this one, it looks like yes. Up there, it doesn't look like no.
Get by the 9. How you gonna get it?
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna roll it in. Oh, he's jumping it. Okay.
Oh, or you just do that. You know what I mean? Just jump it, stop.
Just like butter. No big deal to him.
Some days you just want to go out there and kick him in the leg when he's shooting.
No, those thoughts are going around your head. There's like a Dr. Phil episode here. All the horror stories. Shot.
Listen, I traveled with the kid. I'd have no problem pushing him out of the car.
You should have left it.
Well, yeah, no.
Leave him in Virginia.
He's lucky he is likable. He's like a little puppy.
He's got a tree topper here.
O'Connell would have.
Yeah.
But I hate this shot, guys.
I think he's gonna roll it in. At least if he rolls it in, he should have a shot.
Yeah.
That's side pocket.
Or is he gonna just roll it up on the 5?
Nah, this kid's he's gonna play offense here.
Knows what.
Center the pocket.
That's perfect.
Well, this is the key, getting on the ball.
Everything else is there.
Everything.
I agree with you, Hector. I think he's out.
Some angle at the other side.
Yeah, I still like him.
Now what you gonna do? 3 rail position on the 7?
Gonna
Or
have to.
inside of the cross?
Oh, he's got to go. It's
3 rails.
natural to go the other way.
Yeah. Perfectly done.
Oh, he's gonna be perfect. Look at this.
Top shot.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wants to go down further.
See, Bobby, it was.
The next match comes. Them other guys playing. So I don't know. I don't know if he's getting it or he's going to give it to Kevin Malley.
But Mike Jackson played Bobby.
Yes.
Yeah.
They might play on the other table. Table 4. You know, you just stop it here.
Might accept the side pocket. You got to look closer. Better angle. Got it. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. This is Brian the Kickin' Chicken. I'm sitting here with Bobby Hunt, Brian Merrick. We're on the Yale stream. Yale Billiards, Wallingford, Connecticut. We have more action coming up. Not sure if these boys are going to go again.
They're done. His queue is already done.
Okay,
He's done
so
the
they're
crew.
done. Thank you for joining that. Yeah, stay with us. We got a list match coming up.
Fine.
I believe it's going to be Bobby Hilton versus Mike Jackson.
We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, SigmaWare, Agency One Group, Jacoby Custom Cues, Women in Pool, Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli, NM Billiard Sales and Service, 11 Hall Avenue, Wallingford, Connecticut, KM Maintenance, JT's Pool Cue Repair, Salado App, Mark Anthony Home Improvements, Tommy's Tattoo Supply, Jimmy's Auto Service, Joe Master Billiards, Airmouth Balls, Organic Tattoo, Vacuum Lease, Tweeden Fiber Corp, Harriman Real Estate, Pool Table Magic, Ben Strong, K Morgan, Man Cave Memories, and of course, Viking Cues, Simonis Cloth, and Andy Gow. This is Bobby saying, boom, without you, there is no us.